Shut up and sit down.
So I'm Nejc Živic. I'm the current vice president of SloVR. So we are an organization that focuses on improving the knowledge of other people on the technology of virtual reality. We also go to events, so conventions in Slovenia. We participate with other organizations to bring the world of VR to a wider audience and kind of get more people into it, because this is our passion. Youth, definitely, but let's say we usually start at like 16 plus. We have some younger audiences, but usually we focus on older youth, and then we go to anything to like 26 years of age and above, but our main focus is 16 to 26, something like that. That's also what our member ages are mostly at. So what we offer and what the benefits would be, so definitely we encourage communication with the set technology, so with virtual reality. We do meets in a game called VR Chat, where we talk amongst ourselves, we share opinions, and like generally we encourage communication. We also offer advices on, let's say, if somebody wants to make a VR application, we offer advices how to make one, what would be a good starting point, what hardware to get, or what games somebody can enjoy playing for their purpose. In 2019, as a simple Discord group, I was not a part of it back then. I joined a year later. However, we eventually grew out. So the main reason why we grew out was I was at a convention and there was a company there that had like a VR headset, but they weren't promoting it. They just had it there. You could use it. They didn't tell you anything about it. And I thought that's kind of boring. Like maybe you should like get people into it, not just have it there. Nobody, like a lot of people don't know how to use it. So then I came up with the idea, how about we start going to events? How about we do this, since we're the specialized group for this? Definitely over the years, the technology has risen to a new standard. It's also become way more accessible. So we have an influx of people. Like compared to how we started, we're basically growing exponentially, just because how wide the technology is now. But yeah, the need in 2019 was just to get people that have the same passion together, because the community was so small. But now we had like a lot of challenges over the years, let's say, especially from an organization standpoint. Like, how will we present VR at a convention, at an event? It's hard to do it because you need a lot of hardware. Let's say you need a computer, you need a monitor, you also need a VR headset, you need sufficient lighting, enough space. Basically, the organization part was the tough part, so how we will actually achieve what we want to. But over time, so over the 2 years that we've been participating in events, we actually came to have like have like a standard procedure that we follow, and it just works for us. They should definitely follow the current technological trends. So then they should also pick a platform to connect with the youth, like the platform that like a lot of youth uses right now. Because let's say if they wanted to make like a group for youth, they wouldn't make it on Facebook nowadays, sadly, because Facebook isn't like that popular with youth right now. That's why you also need to choose the correct medium to share what you want with the youth, because choosing the wrong one will result in not getting enough attention or enough reach to actually get to the youth. I'd say, like, for younger people, okay, let's start with younger people. If they're afraid to, let's say, at our events, they are afraid to use VR and so on, we like try to nudge them a bit by like showing them how fun it is. Like, we do this all the time, you should definitely try it. It's like an experience you basically won't forget. That's how we handle people, like younger people that are afraid to do it. As for older people, I'd say getting to know the technology is a huge part. So, like, let's say for our case, if somebody older wanted to do the same thing we do and isn't that aware of the technology, I'd suggest, like, for example, renting it, trying it out for yourself before you try to make this more professionally. You should consulting with other people that do stuff like this too is a huge part, honestly. So if they could, for example, contact us, we would give them more information. Our top response is, "This was amazing. I want to try it again. Will you be at the next convention?" and so on. The second one is they find it a bit weird, maybe. So, like, they're not used to virtual reality, and we try to choose games and experiences that are not that hard on your eyes for the first time, because motion sickness is a part of VR and you can get sick just by playing a VR game that moves you around. So some people did say they got a bit sick when they were playing, which is totally normal for first-time users. And the third response, which I actually kind of find funny, before they play, they sometimes ask us if they need to pay to try this, and this has basically become like an inside joke between our staff, because we offer these experiences for free, and it's just kind of funny that people think they have to pay to try, which is one thing we didn't expect when we started, for example. There are some like points of interest. Let's say Meta, so the company that owns Facebook, also owns some VR headsets. They have a Meta Connect every year where they announce new technologies. They also announce stuff for VR. And as far as games and experiences are concerned, IGN is the source to get those. There are a lot of VR experiences that will enrich someone's artistic skills and cultural skills and so on. So a great example is for cultural is going to the Versailles Palace in VR. There's a free VR experience for that, or visiting the Anne Frank house in VR, for example. These are great experiences. And for developing other skills such as drawing, you can draw in a 3D space in VR. You can also draw on a canvas, kind of like watercolor, and you can also develop architectural skills with 3D modeling in VR and seeing it come to life in front of you. So there's a lot of great learning opportunities in VR. We do have a website, so it's SloVR.si, so the Slovenian domain. You find our Discord there. You also can find our email address there. You can contact us on any or the email address or in the Discord. We actually prefer Discord because we have channels that we can organize, and we've worked with the youth organization before, so Mladi Zmaji, and we were contacted via Discord, and we made it work. So I think Discord is a great way to contact us. We also have an Instagram account, SloVR.si. Again, that's mainly those two places are where you can find us, contact us. We usually work at a Slovene level, but if an international organization would like to work with us in the future, we are open to it.